got the right bitch. No lefty walking my truth, don't fuck with my 17 crawl for you walk. Run it, catch me, got a sharp tongue. Spit. Season is getting late. It's getting late. What's going on? Chat, it's all getting late. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Oh, honey, let me pull them up on the screen for y'all, honey. And then let me, have the DJ pop the beat.
It's supposed to be this way. It's supposed to be this way.
You might not be a bad person after all.
He's not a bad person, he just fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Carry on, you can take us to Kurt Franklin's, you can take us to your daddy's studio.
You know he don't like when y'all bring his daddy name up like that,
I know,
right?
that's what people,
he smile and shit, but it's really like he don't like
Yeah,
that.
but he, I'm sorry.
But he has a very estranged relationship with his father.
You want me to get in the ring?
If you want to get in the ring.
Haven't I got beat enough?
He gonna say something. Haven't I been beaten up? I'm like, it's not about me.
I want to get in the ring with Prince. About that, I want to get in the ring with you.
I'm looking forward to this.
With 2 degrees.
I got my bachelor's in public relations and triple minor in broadcast, communication, advertising, fashion.
Yeah, I got my shit.
I'm a high school dropout. I didn't finish high school. I dropped out in 11th grade. But you do got to have some knowledge and have some skills. I was fortunate enough to be around a bunch of entrepreneurs, and I was able to learn different traits.
I know a lot of people who haven't graduated high school or don't have a GED. I don't knock nobody educational shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can make it without that shit, that's perfect.
Bing.
I'm like, yo, what is going on?
Come on, I'm trying to do it right. No. Come on. No. Do it like this.
How it go?
My twin over here playing too much. I'm just, paying attention to everybody that's like, really focusing and stuff. I think something gonna happen to my twin.
Jonathan! Hey, what's going on?
Where you come from?
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Get your ass up. Come over here. What's going on? You want to join the crew?
No, I'm right here listening. What's going on?
Oh, he's in his zone. Okay, don't worry about it, because this is a competition.
Bobby is not no bad boy. No disrespect to him and his brand, but I wasn't feeling it, so I'm sitting this one out.
I was just feeling lightheaded, spaced out. I wasn't in my right state of mind, so I'm gonna just sit this one out.
Prince look like he got some hands. Ooh, shit, Chef D get. Ooh, hit back, Chef. Ooh, yo.
Do something, D.
We have a lot of kids going to the tour. The only thing I think D is really good at landing.
It was just so many punches being thrown. I think that Chef D need help at this point.
Nice. Good. Hands up. I'm tired. No, you're not.
Chef D, get it out.
I'm tired. That nigga started tearing me up in the corner. Like just going boo, 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 boo. I called off the fight. I said, I'm done. You win.
Oh my God, you guys are fighting like sissies. Why are you guys fighting like sissies?
Everyone keeps underestimating Darrell. He was tearing Carry On's ass up.
Darrell went crazy on his ass. Carry On was going this way, that way, every way besides the right way.
Very gospel. B. Oh. Carry on, carry on. Oh.
What the fuck is going on in the name of Jesus? In the name of God, how the fuck? In the name of Jesus, hallelujah.
Take the stop, Carry On. Get out of here. Get out of here. Finish strong. That's it. One last hit. Get out of here.
More CDJB was throwing us out.
Get out of here. Good job. Go. Get active.
What is you doing?
But Adonis slips him.
Kinda gave him a little ting to the head a little bit.
Get your jab in, go, get your jab in, jab, go, work, body, hit the body, hit the body, hit the body, hit the body. Body shot.
Adonis definitely got outboxed. Like, super outboxed.
I said the champ is here. The champ is here.
You just throw a couple of punches, throw a couple of, yeah. And that's what they did. They just got in there and was like, okay.
Child, honey. Baby, this episode. Good thing they did the boxing because the boxing saves them. Of course, Orlando Brown is going to give us Orlando Brown every time. I just love Orlando Brown. To be honest, I became a fan of Darrell this season as well. Of course, you know, I'm rooting for Don, ex Ebony, ex Avisa. You know, Carry on, you still ain't sold nothing to us yet. Like, what is you selling? Your OnlyFans to the people who are attracted to you? But I get less, and I'm attracted to weirdos and shit, and geeks, and incels, and all types of stuff. But Carry On, no, you don't do it for me, girl. You know, Prince, I know you selling your OnlyFans to the girls. You gay baiting. You know, Chef D, you know, weirdly enough, I still find Chef Z and Rez be attractive. Look, I'm so tired of you bitches judging me, honey. Mo City JB, it's like, I get what he's selling to, you know, his OnlyFans as well. Yes, Carry On. It's like, that was a turn off. You know, you getting slung around by Jonathan. Jonathan still got all y'all girls scared. Y'all swear to hell Jonathan don't. I think Relly not scared of Jonathan, but the rest of y'all girls, you know, including Prince, Rez B, Orlando, all the girls, the whole cast is the girls. Child, I think all of y'all scared of Jonathan. Poor thing. Even Bobby then came on the motherfucking show and was scared of Jonathan. Bobby to me just feels like a walking petri dish, like one of them punk, like a club punk. You know what I mean? And it's like, girl, you in your 40s and you still a club punk, like, girl. I'm glad that even though you still be looking a fool like Bobby looks a fool in that long ass jacket, that big ass bomber, like you should, girl. Child Shotzi got her ass whipped. Who was surprised? Not me. No. But see, the thing that, like I said, I'm still attracted to Chef D. Because even though she got her ass whipped, like, it don't bother me for the girls to get their ass whipped or whatever. Because, you know, I'm the type that'll whip their ass. You know, Butch Queen. You know, because Butch Queens be needing their ass whipped and they be liking the fight and shit. But the fact that she'll run her mouth and still come back, like, that's the key for me. That's the key for me with Chef D or whatever. But Chef D lied too much for me or whatever. Relly, I totally became a fan of Relly. She wore Carry On ass out. Relly is the athletic girl, honey. Relly, Relly about the most puss out of everybody in the house this season. And she runs circles around them niggas. Girl, honey. Come on, Don. What you gonna do? Look at Carry On is just a Laffy Taffy, bitch. That's Carry On. That's gonna be Carry On new nickname, Laffy Taffy. Girl. Look. Ow! Relly was wearing her out. The boxing definitely saved this episode. Another shout out to my bro, Pat Manuel. Yes, honey. They should have had you on the episode for boxing, Pat. You need to get a deal with Zeus, honey, so you could bring up their vibrations. I'm putting that in the universe. Pat Manuel Peanut is going to get a deal with Zeus whenever they want to box on the episode. He's going to be the one that comes. Don. Oh, Lord. Don, you letting JB just rack you like that. Oh, Lord. Oh. Up and coming legendary. Up and coming. Honey, if y'all been missing episodes, honey, Don is one of the ballroom girls. And since it's an open set, then I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. Cause I don't be trying to ruin the girl's career, nothing. Go ahead. Bow. Bow, bow. Oh. In this club, in your gang. Yes, JB. It's no shade. It's something sexy about that. Like, I never hopped on the JB train. You know, to me, you know, I get a little turned off when dudes be conventionally attractive when everybody else be on their sackaroos. It's a little turned off for me. But, honey, seeing JB in the ring, actually being able to sling a couple of them, I was like, oh, bow, 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 bow. I was like, go ahead, JB. Oh, go ahead. I want to be cheerleader. Oh, go ahead, JB. Oh, go ahead, JB. Oh. You know, I want to be on my cheerleader shit. You know what I mean? I'm from the hood now, child. You know, I've grown and I've learned, and I feel like I've become a better person, but the hood still lives in me, honey. Cosmo said, get Chef D some milk, bitch. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord. Y'all is curry. They is currying in this chat. Y'all is currying in this chat. Cosmo said that he is clocking out. Why are you clocking out, love? Don't clock out. You are needed. You are needed. You are needed on shift. You are needed in the front of the house, bitch. But I don't know if y'all knew. Excuse me. I don't know if y'all knew, but Chef D had to interview this girl named Zara. We live in the same area. I might have to hit up Zara. Shout out to Zara, Henny T with Zara. She be doing the little, you know, covering the little Zeus celebrities too. But Chef Z has did an interview with Zara. Honey. Baby, they had went over a couple things, you know, but I'll let them talk. DJ pump the beat for them.
Seen Kyle on it, you know, I work with them in talks.
Oh, you said hi. I still do.
Okay, well, that's what they said.
It's
okay.
The internet.
I was about to say,
I still do.
Do you still have it?
Yes, I do have my food truck. Is my food truck operating right now? No, it is not.
Okay.
My staff was robbed 2 times on my food truck, and honestly, the food truck in LA just wasn't working out for me. Like, you know, my overhead and how much I was spending on the overhead as far as like the food truck, the staff, the food, the gas, the maintenance. I just kept breaking even, and that's not what I had wanted or whatever. So the food truck got closed down.
Okay.
But I own my food truck, so I still have my food truck.
He said it's just in park.
It's park. It is.
Yeah.
It's in park, and I'm wasting money on the fucking parking spot at the food truck lot.
Oh my God, you gotta pay for the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's like $1,500 a month for your truck to sit there. But they supply water for you to clean the truck and to fill your truck up.
Okay.
They have like the gas, like a gas station there, because like the truck take propane to use like the stove and all that stuff. So like they provide a lot of different amenities, you know, which you've been in a lot, and also security for your truck.
Okay, look, I would have never known shit about no truck lot with security, period. So everybody who say he don't have his truck, he has his truck.
I have a truck. It's not open, but I do have one opening up in the location very, very soon.
Okay, period. So you were on other Zeus shows before you star on a Zeus show, a cast member. You were cooking on other Zeus shows. So tell us about the other shows you were on. So
I'm the executive chef for the Zeus Network. So I'm salary. Whether you guys see me cooking or not, I still get paid. Every 2 weeks for the past 5 years.
Period.
But yeah, so I started off with Zeus with Black China. She was the first show. I was Black China's chef. I cooked for King and Dream at Tigers and the Kardashians. I met Lemmy, which is the CEO of Zeus. I met him because he came to China House for dinner. I cooked dinner, and like he just like loved like my artistry, my food, and how I just did everything. And he brought me on to the Zeus family.
Okay, I love that. They found out a lot of new stuff about you, honey. They about to write a biography. You about to have a Wikipedia page. So how did you become friends with Natalie Nunn? Because I know that you guys are besties.
Yes, I became
All right, we could pause it there for now. I just wanted to, when I was watching that interview, I didn't really know who Chef D was before Santana came along. I didn't know what, Chef D had to his resume or anything like that. So I just wanted y'all to be able to get a little background on Chef D. Chef D said that his truck did not get repoed. Okay. Now, whether you decide to believe that or not, that is completely up to you. But this is the only real, I feel like this is where everybody knows Chef D from. You know what I mean? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this live with Santana and Carisha?
He only ordered you one box of pizza and he know you big. So it gave me, I don't give a fuck about your friends. Like, bitch, and then you got these little ass water bottles. I don't play like that.
The refrigerator flooded and you thirsty.
I don't play like that. How many ounces this is? 8 ounces.
Girl, you let him know. Let me tell him.
I don't play like that. Santana always, oh, my man. Bitch, your man left you for dead, hoe. Bitch, who eats boneless chicken? Bitch, you can get bone in for an extra $5. Like, I don't like that. Like, you know he big, bitch. You got one box of pizza.
My man Santana always be like, my man. Your man left you for dead, hoe. If you didn't know, that live was filmed at D's place at the time. So that was around, when that live happened, that was around me being introduced to D. And since we speaking of Santana real quick, honey, I'm gonna throw this in here. I don't know if y'all know, but JC, shout out to JC, who is another queer person in a queer relationship. Santana and JC got into it with Kim Barbie on Twitter, and Santana paid it, but child, this is the live where Santana paid it, bitch. It was a key to me. Did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch the set? Did y'all catch the scene, honey? She was like, what am I supposed to do? Honey, she said, what am I supposed to do? What y'all, no, she said, what y'all want me to do? I said, I fall. Look. Because she was trying to ignore them comments. Every other comment was giving, girl, why you don't address the situation? Why don't you go on Twitter? What do y'all want her to do? I don't know, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for getting y'all distracted. That was a little, ADHD moment, honey, that I seen that today, and bitch, I've been falling out ever since. But yes, shout out to Cosmo. That's where my man came from. Your man left you for zero. Why he couldn't pay the extra $5 for the bone-in? Baby, that motherfucking Carisha and Santana is a magical team. But let's get back to Chef Z. I just wanted to give y'all some background on who Chef Z was. Now we can get back into Chef Z's interview.
No.
They don't. Until they find you in little clips on different shows. They like, Chef D was on this show. And
I
Chef
was
D
on
that
6
show.
Zeus shows. I was on the first show, Black China.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went to Jocelyn's Cabaret, Miami, 2019, the first show. I did 3 of her seasons, Miami, ATL, and Vegas. Then I did ATL Baddies. I was on all Natalie shows. Of course, it's my bestie. Keep the money in the family.
Period.
I did One More Chance, season 1, season 2. I did Tokyo Tony, season 1. Did a lot of shows. Bad Boys, season 1. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so fan question. Yeah. What is like? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's yeah.
I'm not. I can't do it like that.
Yes, you can. You can say Wagwan. Wagwan. Wagwan.
That really was funny as shit to me. Like somebody, you just having a regular conversation with somebody and they be like, Wagwan. Like you be like, what the fuck?
Bitch, what?
Okay, so tell us the secret.
Yes, honey, Zara. Yes, honey. So y'all see, because that was news to me as well, Chef Z, being on them Zeus shows or whatever. So I'm assuming y'all didn't know that too. But here's a little more tea on Chef Z before, we get into what's been going on social media.
Me, of course, I knew who you were. But people are starting, I'm not going to say the name, y'all, because I asked him and he was like, who is that? So I'm not going to say the name, but people are starting to figure out like you're the person. And
No, say the motherfucking name.
Okay, well,
This Henny
Santana's
T,
ex.
say the name.
Santana's ex, right? The one who D, what's the claim number? 8-ounce D, one pizza, 8 chicken wings. D.
All right, so let me touch on that. Yes, I used to date Rashad, aka Santana.
Damn.
We dated back right when COVID started. I had just bought my new $3 million mansion up in LA. And we had started dating. And it was cool. It was fun. It was something different. I never dated a guy who had, 12-foot nails and a beard and wore makeup, So it was new for me. It was fun. What?
Go ahead.
What the fuck happened?
You said the nails and the beard. Like, it was a crazy
I loved all that.
Yeah.
I loved all that.
Knowing your personality now, I'd be like, y'all were probably super funny. Like, cut up.
Well, to be honest, I felt like he was too much in a relationship. Like, he always wanted to be funny, always wanted to do dumbass shit, always want to play fight. Like, he used to literally, bully me in a relationship, believe it or not. Like, he used to, smack me with his purse, muff me, yeah, it was crazy. And then one day I was like, look here, stop playing with me, bitch. And I slammed into the mirror and I don't know if I should be saying this.
You be saying that.
I don't want to incriminate myself on the podcast.
I can't.
No, we got into a little tussle in my hotel room and he was like, okay, this nigga ain't playing with me no more. And I put him out in his underwear. He had no panties.
Sometimes you gotta show the people you're not playing with them.
You gotta show. That's why I'm gonna show them at the reunion.
Ooh, okay, so speaking of reunion, let's get into Bad
before
Boys.
I wanna address this 8-ounce shit too with Carisha and them. Carisha already knew it was multiple sizes of waters in my refrigerator. She picked the 8-ounce one. And the reason why Santana ate chicken wings and pizza that day is because he was outside in my Mercedes-Benz cheating on me with somebody up in LA.
Yeah, you still let him come in the house? You just gonna serve him pizza?
I didn't serve him that. He ordered that shit off of DoorDash from Pizza Hut.
Oh.
I never made that.
Oh, you said you not that wasn't your order.
What you doing all that for, baby? It's Henny T. I don't even know bitch tell me what to say. I'm grown.
Oh my God. Okay. So let's talk about Bad Boys. So how did you get on Bad Boys Texas? You went to the auditions.
I auditioned like everybody else for the show. And to be honest, everybody didn't audition for the show.
Yes, honey. I just wanted to fill y'all in on that seat as well. Yes, apparently Santana cheated on him. And that's why he didn't have nothing cooked. That's his reason for not having nothing cooked for when Carisha had came over or whatever. And Carisha was probably expecting a meal, and that's why she was mad and all. Yeah, Cosmo got into the tea. All right, we're going to keep pumping tea because y'all catching it.
Okay. I'm gonna stop from the second question, were we friends? In my eyes, yes, I thought me and Anthony were friends. I met Anthony about a year and a half ago through Natalie. He booked her to do a hosting, and he booked me to do a hosting at the same time. Flew me to Houston, hotel, paid me, sections, bottles, everything, 2 times. So from there, I was like, okay, he got a little money flowing through. He's supporting me and who I am. You know, I'm going to fuck with him on a different, you know, page. Anthony definitely liked me. He had a big crush on me or whatever. But when I found out, like, she was my sister, I'm like, girl, you my sister. Like, you know, you my sister. So let's be sisters.
So he too feminine?
He was too feminine, and
Now, this is here I want y'all to catch. Bitch, how the fuck you in a whole relationship with Santana? He had ended up admitting in this interview that him and Santana dated off and on, has dated off and on even up until 2023, and the public just wasn't aware of it. So you into Santana. Like, no shade, she sliced her beard and grow her hair out, girl. She's a femme queen. How is Anthony too feminine? Now, Chef D starts tripping up on his words or whatever, and it's no shade. I think he's avoiding a health read with Anthony. Just my opinion.
That's real private. I don't know if I should say that. I'm not gonna say that. He was too feminine.
I'm about to say what you want on the blog, Tiny, because Zeus Network, T-Ink, he gonna cut it up, they gonna slip it down, they gonna flip it around. So make sure you say what you want out there.
I mean, I just don't like people who, like, thirsty to talk to me. And he, like, the first time I met him, like, he was, like, super thirsty, wanted to talk to me. He tried to, you know, give me oral or whatever. And I'm just like, you know, hold on, pump your brakes. Like, hold up. Like, you just booked me for a hosting. Like, you know, pump your brakes.
You know what's different about you?
What?
You don't have an OnlyFans.
No, I do not have an OnlyFans. I don't want
All
an
the
OnlyFans.
boys have an OnlyFans.
No, I don't. So from there, that's when, like, he was like, "Oh my God, you're so funny. Like, I like you," and we just, like, turned it into a friendship. And he, like, kept booking me even more. Then we started, like, doing collabs together as far as, like, me cooking at his nightclub, you know, that he owned with 2 other people who are the owner of the nightclub or the after hour spot. And yeah, it went from there. So I want to go to the next question.
Were you living with him?
Yes. I don't know what people's definition is of living with someone. Everybody have different definitions of a lot of different things. Like, you can call me Trey, but somebody can say I'm sus. Or somebody can say, oh, he a butch queen, or he this, he that. People have different meanings of things. So for me, my house got robbed last year in LA. It's on
you need security.
It's on my page. My house got robbed. They took a lot of my things last year in May, right after my birthday. When my house got robbed, I said, you know what? I want to put my house on Airbnb. And I want to move to Texas. I want to open up a restaurant. Me and Anthony decided to open up a restaurant together. I was going to be the back of the house. He's going to do the front of the house. So I did leave LA May 29th, 2022, and went to Houston, Texas to move into my house. I went to Texas to move it to my house. My house wasn't ready. Me and Darrell's with me. Darrell went and looked at the house and everything with me. Darrell picked my house with me and everything too in Houston, Texas. Okay. And the house was not ready. I stayed at Anthony's house in his guest bedroom for 2 weeks. Yes, I did. To me, that's not living with a person. Living with somebody when you bring all your stuff, like you there all the time. I stayed there for 2 weeks until my house in Houston was ready. And even the 2 weeks I was there, I was gone doing hosting.
All right, now I pumped all that tea for a reason. I'm pumping all this tea for a reason. I want y'all to hear specific points that D is making before we move outside of this interview, because we have to talk about what's been going on social media since this interview was released.
Lou styled me last year, 2022, the end of July for Rolling Loud when I was with Saucy. He did style me in a Burberry outfit, the same one he had on that I had to get back to him that he had on the show that he got altered to fit the
How he fit it?
The monogram.
Okay, this tea y'all already know. That's tea about Lou. We can skip that tea. Y'all, I've already pumped y'all on the tea about Lou being a thief.
You can't say Anthony because he left halfway through.
I wasn't about to say Anthony.
Okay.
My least favorite. Damn, this is mixy.
Ooh.
I got a couple of them.
Line them up.
My least favorite on the show is going to be Darrell. And it's going to be Carry On.
Why Relly?
Because Relly played both sides to everything in his entire life. And I hate that for him. I hate people who play both sides. Be who you are, stand on who you are, and just do it. Really, all the fake crying with Anthony. Even Anthony just said on the internet the other day, like, oh, really, you was fake crying about me and all that or whatever. Your own friend who you was defending and kept fucking saying I live with him through the first 3 episodes even said you was fucking fake crying and shit. Because you don't have your own personality to be yourself. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that for him. But he did it with a lot of people in different situations. That's just how he is. And I went live with him the other day in Prince, and I told him, like, you know, I unfollowed you because you don't think for yourself. Like, you don't have your own mind. And I don't want to follow people who don't have their own mind.
Okay, honey. Yes, I wasn't expecting him to say that about Relly either. I wasn't expecting him to consider Relly one of his least favorites on the show. I thought him and Relly was close. I thought him, Relly, and Jonathan was the squad, you know, before he came on the show or whatever. Guess not. But Relly had a response. DJ, pump the beat.
This is the first time I've seen him do anything besides flaunt on social media about something he does not have. This is the first time I've seen him do anything. So for you to say, oh, Darrell doesn't have personality, but yet I'm the same bitch that you was asking advice for about on the show. Yet you're the one, twin. If I had a fucking dollar for every time Chef D said my twin, I would literally buy Zeus. I would literally buy my town, my hometown where I'm from. I would probably even start a covenant house for, you know, people with bad surgeries. I would literally be unbotching surgeries. I would be unbotching BBLs. We're gonna start there. Also, you're talking about your least favorite. I'm the same bitch that you were still calling outside the show. You only saying I was fake crying because of Jonathan, but yet you're bandwagoning off of what Jonathan had to say, but yet Jonathan is the same bitch who said you be all up his ass on live. But that's your twin. I would not dare talk about Prince like that on no way, shape, form, or fashion to none of y'all. I would never get on live and be like, oh, Prince this, Prince that, if that's my bitch. Prince is my friend. So I don't play with that. We're gonna start there. I'm glad you bitches is getting booked because y'all weren't doing anything. I'm the one who's getting booked. I'm the one who's doing that. Yeah, on account of Mo City and Prince. But honestly, I'm the bitch who make the most revenue after this. I'm the bitch who get noticed about the celebrities, not just Sexy Red. I'm talking about Nicki Minaj. I'm talking about all of them. Y'all talking about followers, this and the fourth and all of that. I'm the big dog. I'm the big dog. I'm the only fan favorite OG that came back who came through a whole season. Go cook. Go cook. I be selling my hair care line. My hair care line is pinned at the bottom. I'm getting booked left and right. Would you like to hear some of the chants? Before I can even come in the club, people are screaming my name as if I am Nicki Minaj. Go cook. Go fucking cook. Go do something constructive because the show is almost over. What are y'all gonna do when the show is over? Focus on the show. Focus on the show. Don't focus on a bitch like me, because guess what? My focal point, y'all, this is probably the focal point of some of y'all's career. Y'all may never get back on a TV show again. But you're worried about a bitch who's about to go film for Netflix. You're worried about a bitch who's doing this and doing that. I was made for this. My clout came from me. Like I told Kyrian, my clout is self-made. My clout is self-made. I jumped out the back of a trunk. I didn't get known from no hoe. I didn't get known from nobody. Everybody know Darrell B. Smiley as Darrell B. Smiley, who made Where the Money Reside. That's why I don't deal with the Bad Boys cast, because we are not there yet. Jonathan, Orlando, Raz, and I'm emerging to that point where we're on the celebrity status. The rest of, and Prince, but nobody else is a celebrity. So why is there people acting as if they are celebrities? Nobody is a celebrity on that show. I didn't audition for one thing when it came down to Zeus. They auditioned to be on that show. I was called to be on that show. Okay? It's quite distasteful. Not just that, like, come out with something. I have a hair care line. You probably can't do it because you wear toupees. You can't do nothing related to hair, but you can do something. Make sure y'all go cop my hair care line. The growth oil is back in stock. Mwah. But what are you doing with yourself? What are you doing with yourself? Where do you live? Where are you residing? Because you talk about me and this and the fourth and Anthony and all that. Me personally, I thought that, especially with you, even though me and Anthony don't see, me and the bitch don't see eye to eye, you should have some compassion, especially when you're staying in the room right next to him. I don't care if he asked you or not. I don't care if because he asked me to come as well, but we still made that decision to come. You should have had some type of compassion.
Ooh, child. Yeah, honey, she get ready to get into all kinds of teas and secret teas and special teas, and honey, we don't need to sip that tea, honey, because I just wanted to make sure that y'all verified, because if you remember, and if you don't remember, you can run it back, but Chef D had claimed that Darrell went with him to get a house, to find his house, right? Well, now Darrell is asking him, where do he reside? Well, let's find out where Chef D says that Chef D resides, alright? Well, how about we try that? DJ, pump the beat.
How some of them move, how some of them talk. I was just like, ugh, I wouldn't want that to be me. I wouldn't. In the house, Banger was so quiet. He didn't do shit. He stayed in his room. You know, Banger don't believe in God. So he will always say he don't believe in God. He don't want to be around us, blah, 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 blah. And to watch the show and see how he's in the confessions, just so bubbly and kikiing and saying little slick shit and everything, he strategically planned out how he...
I just brought that up because I think that he hating on Banger. I think they all low-key hating on Banger because Banger was the one who came in with the least of everything, but the most honest. And it seems to be paying off. DJ, pump the beat.
That was... I thought I was talking about secrets.
I'm sorry. You said surgery and it instantly ringed in my head. That
all right, the second secret can be, yeah, I do have a BBL. Yes, I do have one.
You don't look like it to me.
It don't. My ass look good. The TV fucked me up. I don't know what that was. That shit was a mess. That shit looked crazy. I'm like, they edited, blued it out. They added an extra stretch over here.
They gave you tennis.
Yeah, because I always get compliments on my butt. All the time.
It's me.
All the time.
All right, y'all. So this is...
All right, y'all. I ain't getting paid on her sponsorship, so we gonna keep it moving. DJ, pump the beat.
So did you do anything with any of them?
I have to set up for the reunion.
Ooh, okay. So, are you a top or a bottom?
I did though. With 2 people. I'm not a top and I'm not a bottom. I'm Verse and I'm living life.
Okay, we love Verse, but why?
But I do prefer butt over dick. This is a lot of work to take dick. I really like you. Oh, that's too much.
I believe it. I believe every word of that. I believe every word of it, Chanelica. I believe every word. So, those were all my highlights from Chef D's interview. Not everybody was happy with Chef D's interview because, it was so much spilled. That's why I let y'all, get into this tea. Instead of me breaking it down, I can let you see it for yourself. But this was Anthony's response to Chef D's interview, honey. She said, girl, in your dreams. Because if you remember, Chef D said that when he met Anthony, Anthony was booking him. And him and Natalie. And when he met Anthony, she had a crush on him and was trying to go Bible. Anthony said, girl, in your dreams, first off, you big back, 12-foot bottom. I don't like oversized punks that were fake persons bigger than their career. Is not my type. Plus, I like them big. You shrimp. Y'all see all the things that it say, but I ain't saying all the things that it say. Because I'm trying to keep all the monetization on my video if I can. All right, honey. That was Anthony's response, love. But Anthony seems to be over it. I'm sure, Anthony is really over it and genuinely over all of them because she didn't have the opportunity to keep being scared of Jonathan and, pretending to be Natalie's friends and keeping her place on the show. Honey, but it's been a lot of scuttlebutt about them not having a reunion, which is late as all outdoors. If they don't have a reunion, then I think that this is going to be the last season that I talk about them. At least unless I see something better. But I won't be expecting to talk about them publicly. No more seasons if they don't do a reunion. It's been going back and forth that they're going to have a reunion. In that interview, Chef D said that they're going to have a reunion. But we will see. We will see, honey. We will see. Anthony also ended up tweeting this. Ben told y'all the Bad Boys reunion was canceled. I was not invited and too many people declined. Have a nice day though. Originally seeing that tweet, you would just think, nothing spectacular, right? Honey, keep that tweet in mind. Keep that smiling boy, that picture of that smiling boy in your hand. Huh? You see him? You see him? Keep that picture in your hand, honey. Did you see him? Did you see the smiling little boy, honey? Make sure you keep that picture in your head. No, it's not Anthony. No, Anthony posted it, but no, it's not Anthony. I'm not. Little boy in that picture. What you think he is? You think he a queer or no? Queer or no? Well, honey, that's what Anthony's insinuating with posting that. Because that is a picture of JB. Mo City JB. And this was Mo City JB's response to Anthony posting that post with his picture in it. Damn, we hit hard down here in Texas. Little nigga don't run shit in Houston. Only run that little weird ass club. Little bro mad because I almost broke his friend's jaw. Got ran off, never came back. Jono made you his bitch. At Jonathan, right? Mo City JB, I think you should have paid it. A hit dog will holler. But I think you should have paid it, Mo City JB, because had you not come out and responded to Anthony's little tweet, the people who didn't know wouldn't have known. If you didn't know, then you wouldn't know. The girls that didn't know wouldn't know. But Mo City JB, you done came out swinging, honey. You done made it very clear, like, no, Jonathan then put out an old punk picture of me. You know what I mean? And a lot of us had never even known that picture had existed. A lot of us haven't been on the internet and into the other influencers' business for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Anthony, of course, is sensitive, honey. Call Ralph Tresvant, honey. Yes. So he responds. This is how Anthony responds. Host City Gay Punch. You bottoms kill me, try and read me because you get an ick dog and corns and I can't read it. I can't read it. I will lose all the monetization. But honey, y'all feel free to read. Y'all feel free to child. Honey, she read Miss Mostly JB. Pause to read, bitch. Pause to read, honey. Then she reposts JB's picture, honey. And if you pause to read, if you pause and read, then you know that she spooked the set where JB and his cousin was supposedly in a boy-on-boy relationship just a few years ago when they were teenagers. Anthony also threatened to invite Mostly JB's cousin to the club, to one of his parties. Messy. Those girls are messy. Honey, baby. Them hoes is messy, honey.